Good morning, good morning. Coffee Cup Chronicle, day 116, eh? I don't do a good Canadian accent. I'm not even going to try. But that's my Canadian cup. You know what that was? That was the print on a $1 bill from Canada. Eh? Eh? Oh, why this morning, Don? Well, I hear Trudeau has been talking about opening up the Canadian border again. Sure would be nice. Ever since I had been over to Algonac, Michigan in Marine City and watched the ships go by, never realized, never even thought about this until, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago. Welland Canal is just across the border for me. Actually, their Bass Pro Shop is just as close for me here as it is for me to go to Cabela's in Buffalo. I go straight west of here on 104, cross the Lewiston-Quinnston Bridge, and I get off, I think, at the second exit off the QEW, Queen Elizabeth Way, which, as kids years ago, when we used to go over to Canada, we used to like going over there because the speed limit was higher. How fast can you go in a 65 Rambler American, right? Yep, my first car is a 65 Rambler American, and it made that trip across the Peace Bridge. Peace Bridge at that time was 35 cents for you in the car, and then 10 cents for each additional rider. Yeah. And then they would ask you questions. They'd ask you the same basic 5 questions. And I don't remember what they all were. Where are you going? How long are you going to be? And then they would ask if you have anything in the car to declare. Well, it's a change now. I remember as kids, Mom and Dad and us boys, every time we'd go to Niagara Falls or whatever, there's always the same questions. And my dad would always, where were you born? I always answer the same question. My dad would always say, Portsmouth, Virginia, Niagara Falls, for the day, nothing to declare. Same boom, 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 boom. And then they changed it up. My dad kept saying Portsmouth. And the guy was asking, what country were you born in? My mom actually had to hit Dad and go, Bill, what country, not city? I mean, we almost got pulled over for that. I've been pulled over and checked. Yeah. Now, I went over with a girlfriend of mine. And, I had a girlfriend when I was driving that young, right? And my cousin Steve was up, and my girlfriend's friend went with us. And when they asked if you had anything to declare, out of the back seat, Steve goes, nothing but a spare tire. Pull over. Hey, wait, I found places in my 65 Rambler American I didn't know existed. But I like this cup. I really do. That's on the $1 bills. Now, they've gone to the loonie and the toonie is what they call them. The dollar coin and the $2 coin. Quite successfully, by the way. And I have some ones and $2 bill Canadian money. I wonder what it's worth. I wonder if I've held on to it long enough. You ought to see my coin collection. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I could probably do Coin Collection Chronicles or something. I don't know. But coffee cups, I don't have 250, folks. I've probably got, I don't know, another 20, 25 maybe. Now, I don't know, but there's boxes downstairs I haven't been into in years. I'm just short of a full-fledged hoarder. I've got stuff. Look, it's a museum. It is. I've said this before. I got stuff sitting on the counters and the windowsill. I mean, I got a Fresca can. I've got a little Kool-Aid dowel. Yeah, Kool-Aid dowel. I've got a Turlington bottle. Now, there's an interesting story. I have a totem pole made out of Mount St. Helens ash. You know? What was it, May 18th, 1980? Yeah. I've got a pair of those horseshoes that's got the link in the middle and you have to get it out. Yeah. Crazy crap. I used to use those at work. But I miss going over to Canada. You know, we have a great border with them. And I don't know what the fee is now. It's 2 something or 3 something to cross. And of course I have a little gadget in the window that you just breeze through. Of course, when you get to the other side, you got to answer the questions. It's kind of basically the same, you know. Where you going, what for? Do you have any weapons in the car? That's what they're asking now. So, yeah. I got across the bridge one time years ago. We came up and we had Clyde with me. I don't know where's Clyde? Oh, Clyde must be sleeping in today. So we got across the border. We have reservations at a bed and breakfast just across the border. And my eyes are not awake yet, folks. I'm sorry. I like to do these things early, and I like to do them first shot. Anyway, I had Clyde with us. We got across the border, and I was denied entry into Canada. And I was issued a piece of paper that said I was never in Canada. I'm going like, I'm in Canada now. What do you mean I've never been to Canada? Well, this is the only way you're going to be able to get back across the border, because if you'd have gotten through with the bird when you came back through and they asked, they would have quarantined your bird. For what? Well, the bigger thing was they wanted to make sure it wasn't wild caught. Well, a Hans Mini McCall. Hans is the gentleman who developed the breed down. They're not in the wild. But I didn't argue, thank God. I came back across, presented my paper, and went about my business. Yeah, we were headed out. We were living in Oklahoma at the time. And we were going to stay 2 nights in the Falls and then go across the Canadian Peninsula down through Detroit. But that didn't happen. Anyway, I'm hoping that Trudeau's having his coffee this morning. And I'm really, really hoping that he opens the border, because there's a lot of ship traffic. And I mean, it's delightful to sit there. I mean, there is, I'm told, up in St. Catharines, there's some nice restaurants and stuff, coffee houses, whatever, luncheon places you can sit and watch the ships go through. Not a lot of ships, but there's some. So anyway, Coffee Cup Chronicles, day 115. The longest reigning monarch ever, Queen Elizabeth of England. Yeah, folks, they're still kind of tied to England in a way. Y'all have a great day. I'm putting the boat in the water today. I skipped yesterday. It's going to be, I think, 76, 77. Oh, there he is right there. It's going to be 74 at 3 p.m. It's currently 50 degrees. I got to where I wait till it warms up. Y'all have a great one. We'll talk to you soon.